Yay. Oh my gosh, bro. It's 2:40 in the morning right now. Um, I gotta be at the airport at least by 4. My flight takes off at 5 and I'm gonna go head out and meet up with the guys to man, I look crazy right now, bro. Bro, I'm not built for this. I'm ready to. This has been a long time in the making. And I'm really excited to get this thing started with the crew. You know what I mean? It's been a year. Got a long day ahead of us. Oh my gosh. But I think it's gonna be worth it. All right. Slums of Shaolin Part 2 now in production. So, I need some coffee. Let's go.
Up against Josh or but what we were just doing right now is just figuring out. We know it's essentially just gonna be 1v1s. You strike next and then
But we just have to do them with us three.
which do you cross no okay, so cross the wedge, but you keep that front kick and then side kick.
I know that.
And then there was some you had to hit another. Boom, boom.
Oh, I see.
And then
Nice. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Take your time. Go slow. Go slow. Go slow.
3, 2, 1.
If that works, huh?
you take that shot though.
Is it shading? I like that. Boom.
Now keep going. Boom. And then
Nice. I know Rob has something like this.
yeah. Final fire. That.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Something. Lately, I've been trying to find why. Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there. Sing! Sing!
From my perspective, the most challenging aspect of the project was being sick as a dog the entire time. In between takes, I was coughing my lungs out. I was inhaling cough drops and swallowing as much Benadryl as I could. It was a tragedy. It was also really challenging not sleeping.
For this to be my second movie I filmed, so far it's been really good. It's been smooth, and even when we have problems, we conquer them pretty quickly too.
For me, working behind the scenes on top of working on screen, I want to say the most challenging was just managing both, because a lot of times we were really heavy with production, so setting up lights, camera, all that good stuff, and then also at the time trying to be like, oh, let me look at my lines and everything like that. So I thought it was kind of a challenge, along with the idea that we were kind of non-stop. We were almost since I was doing production and I was on screen, it was almost like I didn't really get a break because everything had to be done, and we didn't have a lot of time. So we were really basically just non-stop.
I enjoy it, man. I'm in Airbnb with some cool people, right? You know, with my friend group. So I got a martial arts hobby, right? You know, I don't got a lot of people that I can share that interest with. Or they'd be like, yeah, you know, that's cool, whatever, but we actually do it, so we can relate on that. And then we're in a house full of people, so it's just ideas and flows just bouncing all around. So for me, it's like it's just constant motivation throughout the house.
Probably just the hours we were shooting. We had a varied time frame when it comes to our shooting times. So there will be times in which we're shooting late at night, early in the morning, afternoon, and honestly, it was kind of rough, you know, getting some sleep. I feel as if we had some more rest within the shoot, there will be things that we could, you know, fix when it comes to the final result of the film. But overall, this is the most fun I had on the shoot, honestly.
The production's been fun, tiring but fun. It's been really, really good. I will say, acting has been a challenge for me because I don't act as much as in my videos, but it's definitely a challenge that I'm willing to take on. I've been having fun taking it on, and just, I don't know, I'm lost right now.
I like to shoot. The only thing is, it's like the sleep is like bare minimum. Like we're like staying up. We only get like a couple hours of sleep. If I'm at least able to get 3 hours of sleep, I'll actually be rejuvenated. Because I remember Tasha woke me up after literally like 30 minutes of sleep, and I was like, bro, I'm not gonna be able to function. But I was able to pull through, and then just because we was just rehearsing, got the rehearsals. Then I went to sleep and got that 3 hours, and I felt good. So yeah, so I'm ready.
I think the most challenging thing of this project is working with all dudes. It's kind of funny because in like one of the scenes, you'll hear me say that. If you like watch it, which you should go watch it, but yeah. In general, on the project, I am the only girl on set normally.
First one that comes into mind would be Sifu at the docks, right? Which is like the first time we see this man crazy, and he snapped old dude neck, right? And me watching that, I'm just like, oh shit, this man's crazy.
My favorite fight scene would probably be the scene between Sifu Ho and Mr. Xavier, the fight at the bridge. Because in this scene, up until this point, you've seen a very specific aspect of Sifu Ho's character. This is whenever you kind of dive a little bit deeper and you really learn that there's more than meets the eye here.
That's raw. Or for this project, Sifu Ho, you gonna beat my ass. Like, I'm getting beat up for real. Like, it's been rough, but hey, the choreography is fire. Shout out Rob and also Todd Shoot for the fire choreography for this fight. I'm excited for it. It's gonna be great.
So on that second cycle, boom, side, you're gonna redirect.
Oh, the push back, push. Then we go
straight to the face.
Okay.
My favorite scene is definitely my scene with Jerry, where we're fighting over the knife. We get to do this really cool Jackie Chan thing where like our hands go on top of each other and he headbutts me. And like having those beats of storytelling and action, I think is really important. I think is missing a lot of the time in a lot of like modern action.
The fight, I definitely feel like I performed better in this time around. Part one was my first time doing choreography with other people. So I feel like I had to get used to just contact and all that kind of stuff. But Todd, as the director, he's been helping me get into it and stuff. This time around, it's been a lot easier working with others. And even teaching some people to, Carlos. It's his first time, that's what he told me. So it was easier to teach him the nuances of choreography and stuff from my experience on the first time we shot Slums of Shaolin.
In part two, weirdly enough, I'm not gonna say my own fight because I see so many errors that I could have fixed. even though it is a really good fight, I actually prefer Taj's and Carlos's. I really like the dynamic between those two, and just seeing Carlos go from just not acting at all to like being on full time, just going through everything. It was really good to see.
I think my favorite fight scene is probably the one with Carlos, and there's a bee, there's a wasp on my damn camera. Get off my camera, bruh. Don't go towards me. No. No. Favorite fight scene, definitely with Fob versus Malik. The one where Fob or Carlos has that monologue, and then we kind of get this like built up tension into the fight. I think it's a really cool emotional beat for the scene, and the fight, is just so kinetic. It's Malik, having this built up anger and rage that he's basically like letting out, and then Fob is almost like kind of instigating him a little bit. So it's just like this like two people, with built up, rage and aggression just going at each other, and it's a pretty cool fight because of that. So yeah,
it's that point right after I think Cheyenne gets hit by Jeremiah, and then it carries on to Raheem versus Jeremiah and Josh, right? Then that scene carries on into Taj and Carlos' scene, right? And then it carries that on into Taj coming in, and he gets jumped, then putting back into the garage, and then that whole entire garage brawl. So that little sequence right there, I think it's like 5 minutes. That whole sequence I adore. Like, so technically not really one fight scene, but it's like 3 fight scenes in one collective scene. My favorite scene of the movie.
3, 2, 1, action! There's no more running, Malik. Go! God damn, that shit hurt. You okay? Yeah. You hit the counter? Yeah. You good? Yeah. I have emphasis a little bit.
Yeah. Are you hurt?
No. Right. We don't care about you.
3, 2, 1. Go.
Wait, that's on me, sis.
2,
Slow ass. You're okay.
Whoa!
You guys changed that man's perspective. He's like, after today, I'm not racist.
Yeah, we had the boombox and everything. Lee was wearing a dashiki, and I know he immediately thought, oh, here comes these NWA loving,
He's chicken eating.
these YNs, and then it's like, oh wow, you sound pretty educated.
He just kept digging like a hole in this. I was in the front seat.
Yeah,
Oh my god. Oh wait, was that on the way to the park?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember a slight story like that. You guys talking about?
Because we got out the car, we were like,
I just love being around like-minded people because it's just a huge eye-opener for me, and it's like a doorway open, you know what I'm saying? That's why I always say I'm grateful to be here around these amazing people. We laugh, giggle, eat, stay up late, sleep for however long we can, switch out when we need to, I love it. I love it. I don't know what else to say. I love it.
Can I share a funny or unexpected moment from behind the scenes? No, I was sleeping. If I was not filming or eating, I was asleep the entire time. I was half awake. I'm glad my character ain't got no energy.
Funny or unexpected moment. A funny or unexpected moment from behind the scenes, I feel like would definitely be the wild card of the set, which is Jeremiah. When we were shooting the outside scene, we were in an Airbnb, so keep that in mind. And he's just yelling "Sifu ho" and cracking everybody up. It was so bad because we're just in this like kind of almost suburban like subdivision. It was a whole thing, but it was really fun. Like the whole project was fun in general, but definitely that behind the scenes was my favorite.
Okay, rolling. 3, 2, 1, action.
Sifu. Come on, Carlos.
3, 2, 1, action. How are we gonna sound? Sound. 3, 2, 1, action.
Oh man, I'm pretty sure everybody gonna have this story, right? But it is the part where Marcus was like, "Shut your bitch ass up," right? And it's crazy because the whole time, you know, like prior from filming, we all talking about even him, right? We talking about oh yeah, shut your bitch ass up. When it got time to do the scene, right? And then we all waiting for this part. We all know how it's gonna go down. We know how it's gonna go down, right? So right when this man he get up to the podium, right? Not really, but I like to exaggerate. And then so boom, camera on this man, right? Lights, camera, action, right? So this man talking about something.
Shut your bitch ass up.
I'm sorry. And I was like, all right, that is not what you've been rehearsing. That is not what we expected, or that's not what I expected. I was like, all right, that shit caught me off guard, right? Then some parts got to like, he was like, shut your bitch ass up. I was like, ah.
Shut your bitch ass up. Don't you guys remember that night?
I don't know. And I could not do the scene, right? I could not be serious to save my life, right? I tried. I'm like this. I'm like biting my jaw.
3, 2, 1, action.
Shut your bitch ass up.
And bro, I got to the point where I had to get exiled, bro. They exiled me to the other room. I was like, bro, I'm sorry, bro. I can't. You gotta like, I couldn't. I was like, somebody like step on my toe or something. I just could not do it.
A funny moment to me is whenever we were shooting me and Lee's fight, and it was late at night. We were all tired, and we were just going pop, 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 like going at it. And if you remember the fight, Taj is in the middle. So in the behind the scenes, while we're shooting this, Taj is dead tired. He hasn't slept in probably a day and a half. So this man is like in the chair while we throwing hands like, wee, my brother, please. Like he's just stupid.
2, 1, action. Action.
Okay, one funny thing was definitely working with Taj, because Taj was like so fucking tired throughout this whole entire shoot. So there'll be times in which Taj would like be like directing, and like he would just look like a fucking zombie, man. And like it was funny just seeing Taj, but you know he pulled through. Shout out Taj. But that also allowed us to Dream in Color, me, Jeff, Cheyenne to step in and direct, because Taj need a little nap. So that's also the joy of us working all together. Us four mainly, me, Taj, Jeff, Cheyenne, is that we can easily interchange positions Like if somebody's behind, somebody else can catch their weight, or somebody can take their load. Pause. But definitely seeing Taj tired and grumpy was very, very interesting, and I was trying to hold my composure fully. But Taj, my guy, right? Taj is a very funny dude, so I would just say that Sleepy Taj is my funny behind the scenes moment for the film. So yeah.
3, 2, 1, action.
The reason I came back to the slums was to find the man who gave me that folder. The leader of the White Lotus.
What was in that folder?
Nope. I'm done talking. You ain't ready to hear all that.
I ain't ready. No matter how many nights I spent, how many years I spent trying to figure out why the man who took his sin, who raised us, had to die.
That wasn't my fault.
Not only did you just leave, you disappeared. And you came back with them. I saw you, Malik. What was in that folder? Tell me the truth.
You wanna know what Sifu told me to the very end? He told me to never reveal to you what happened because he knew it would destroy your world.
My world died when you murdered our friend.
Stop.
You hurt, Jet.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up!
Tell me I'm wrong.
Stop!
Tell me I'm wrong, Malik. Why are you crying?
I left Jackie for the fucking. Fuck. I was gonna say shit. Okay, good.
I saw you about to laugh. I saw that.
For an indie low budget film, it's definitely difficult. You wish you have more money so you can put more creativity into it, little details like that. But sometimes you have to work with what you have. So yes, you have your ups and downs, but if you have a good cast, crew, you can just work through it and the journey's much easier.
I was talking with Xavier, on the way here from the airport, and he was talking about, we've upgraded the cameras, we're doing a different little approach with the storytelling, and I'm really excited to put all this experience that we've accumulated over the past 2 years into this project.
All right, so for an indie film, I feel like it was a little bit of a struggle. Like, as you know how indie films go, it is normally not a huge crew, and so everybody's doing multiple jobs. So I'm basically, sometimes I'm running to check the camera, running back, going perform my scene, then running to go check the camera. Same way for Todd, some way for other people. Like, sometimes it was just really not necessarily chaotic, but really time consuming and physically demanding. Just trying to move things around. Let me move this light, return that back to the shot. How does the shot look? Oh, let me move this light. So it's like, I feel like just because of the less budget, it's not as effective as if we did have more of a budget. But the one thing about having less budget, less people, is that it was really family oriented. Like, everybody was cool, everybody was chatting it up, everybody, like, the vibes were like phenomenal. Like, that was the smoothest like feeling set that I've been on in a while, because everybody was cool, everybody was helping each other out, and everything flowed really well for basically what we had to get done.
My experience working with the cast and crew is really cool. Seeing how focused they are when they lock in, when they know what they want to accomplish, coming up with a choreography with everybody was really, really cool. Seeing how much attention they pay to making things make sense, and how when they disagree, they have a conversation and they maybe try it. And it was really cool toward the end. Like, Jeff was running on like straight like a day and a half, like no sleep, no rest, nothing. So this man Taj, Mr. Director, man, this man done got all the scar makeup and sweaty face and blood and stuff, and this man holding the camera and getting all the shots that he needed to get while Jeff is passed out. It was beautiful, the synchronicity, the way watching everybody work with each other. It was really, really beautiful. And yeah, I'm just really, really happy to be a part of the project and witness it. And it's really inspiring to me to see people passionate about the things they want to create, making it good, and creating it with like no real like help or whatever, just off the strength of what they do in their lives. And I hope that in the future, like the people that propose to care about us and the stuff that we do feed into us and pour into us so that we can do the things that we wish to do.
I would say it was peaceful because, of course, you know, being with them, being with the cast helped me with my acting, right? And it helped me with my thought process and helped me to navigate, you know, through my own character, right? You know, bouncing off of energies and stuff like that. And that's what I'm gonna go with. To be able to, you know, learn from everybody, you know, about their experiences and, you know, stuff that they did, previous projects, and you know, basically see where their heads at and stuff like that. And then being around them, I'm just like, oh shit, I got a lot I gotta work on, you know what I'm saying? I was like, you know, first I gotta like figure out my purpose, right? And then I gotta figure out, you know, the direction, and then hopefully that direction take me there. I don't know if I'm thinking too much about it, but.
So we're not working with a big studio, like we're not working with Sony or like Warner Brothers, you know what I'm saying? They have like a big ass, you know, budget. We're working with, you know, self-financing. So that was the big thing for us. Just being smart with our money, you know, also kind of having a more grounded storyline. Like for example, you know, most of part 2 takes place in the one house, and we were all, you know, staying at the one house, Sifu Ho's house. So just having that convenience, you know, kind of being, you know, smart, saying, "Oh, well, we can just pay for the house and use it for us to sleep in and use it for shooting." So that was a cool, you know, thing to do. We also use like local parks around us, around the area, to get some shots. The sequence, the flow state sequence that you guys see, a local park that was near the house we were renting from. So just being smart with our money overall.
Yeah, so I'm actually really excited to get a little more screen time. Sifu Ho, he's kind of the backbone of the story. You know, a lot of the story revolves around his death, and in part 1, it leaves a lot of viewers asking themselves, you know, what exactly happened? How did this all start? So it's really cool to go back and to see the origin, to get a little more screen time. I'm excited about the acting roles, and of course, I'm always excited about the fight choreography.
Dante, my character, I actually like my character because it's supposed to be like a mean tank, so it's just like, and it's like almost like short fuse. They're really the trio is like a whole crash out, but I'm like an asshole a little. Like I can take pain, so it's like you hit me, I'm just gonna like just laugh at you, but then I'm gonna get pissed off and just lock in like on some conquest style or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah.
He's very enjoyable. I like his crash out sense. He's cussing at people and stuff like that. I enjoy that. For him, like to me, he's like very fun. I like his fighting style too. I just like the way he is in general.
I felt kind of like a loose cannon towards the end, right? Because at first, you know, I'm real subtle because I have everything pent up, you know what I'm saying? So at first when I'm fighting, you know, from the living room to the garage, right? I'm like very serious and like quiet. So I shine with the one-on-one with Malik, right? And that's when the beginning, you know, I started subtle. Then I started to pick up the pace, you know, because, you know, it's been weighing on my chest. You know, it's been 3 years. You know, I love my seafood. You know, I don't know about y'all. I love my seafood, right? And it sucked losing them. But you gonna see why I had to do what I had to do.
I love my character, and I love the dynamic it has with each certain character, such as like Raheem and Malik and everything. But I do want people to take away from my character that I don't want to be this just almost like not defenseless in a way, but I don't want to be like a Sakura from Naruto. I don't want you to think of me like that. So, yeah.
Sakura was cool towards the end.
Okay, towards the end.
I love Radio Raheem. All right, let me stop. But playing around with his character and his ideas and his mindset, I really enjoy. Like seeing his past, how he was such a almost a jokester. Like he was always cracking jokes with his brother. Just seeing this darker side of Raheem whenever his brother's gone, and then whenever his brother comes back, a little part of his jokester side still revealing itself back again, just because he's with his brother again. So I really enjoy playing around with that side of the character, bringing that out just a little bit in my performance. So yeah, I really enjoyed that, and I really hope people really enjoy Raheem's character and they almost relate to him in some sort of way. Not crazy now. Don't not crazy. I hope you don't relate to Raheem crazy, but I hope you see his flaws, but see how he's trying to follow the right path. That kind of ideal, and relate to that some sort of way. And I hope you feel that through the camera.
I like him, especially because I grew up watching a lot of Bruce Lee, and that's kind of what his style is based off of, and a lot of influence. So getting into the character was very easy for me, as far as like the movements and stuff, and how cocky he is, because I'm kind of like that. I'm not cocky, but like, I kind of smile a lot and kind of goofy sometimes. So playing the character was very, very like, I guess like easier to get into the character. That's what I'm trying to say.
My journey with Khalid's been parallel to my journey in capoeira, especially. When I first started capoeira, I thought the reason capoeira wasn't seen in UFC and stuff was because people weren't kicking hard or fast enough. So when I practiced capoeira, I practiced it with the intention of like a whip. Like I was just gonna swing as hard as possible and fling myself through the air to make capoeira work. But as time has gone on, and I've been practicing capoeira Angola, I'm seeing that the power of capoeira is not in the gravity, it's in the control and the timing and the intent and the malicia and the malandragem, and that when you understand the jogo, you understand how to position yourself so that you can express yourself in any context. And I think with Khalid being blind especially, having the influence from ninjas, positioning is all that you need, especially I'm not a big dude. So if somebody hits me and I get hit, it's not a good day. I gotta be able to evade and create distance and dart in and dart out so that I don't get got. And it's really helped me to want to express myself with someone as I am moving with them, as opposed to using them as a prop for showing how cool the stuff that I can do is, or using them as a punching bag to show how powerful my techniques was. Instead, being able to move with them, play with them as my partner, and showcase the beauty of choreography, the same way in capoeira I would try to show the beauty of the game. But there's a level of obliviousness that comes with not being able to see, and there's humor in that. So being able to play with those things is really cool. And in watching, especially the earlier Daredevil seasons, the way that they utilize body mechanics is really nice. Because practically speaking, you're not always going to get the most power when you're hitting someone from the side or whatever. So when something really, really matters, that's when you direct all your attention to it, and you can cleave into it with your entire body going forward towards the opponent or target or whatever. But yeah, I'm really, really proud of the team. I'm really, really proud of what has been accomplished.
So yeah, I wasn't the main director, but I was the DOP, so man, the person behind the camera. But like I said earlier too, we were swapping out all the time. Like I would take a nap, Jeb was on camera, Taj directing, Taj takes a nap, I'm on camera, Jeb directing. So we were always swapping out, throughout the whole entire shoot. But working director, for me personally, it's a very comfortable thing for me. I kind of have a vision in my head about how things should be. So working alongside Taj and his incredible script. And also Taj, shout out Taj too. Taj does a lot of like planning. So he sends me like the storyboards and the script and like the layouts and everything, like and all these like documents. So very organized person, unlike myself. So I commend Taj for that. But yeah, I have a very clear kind of vision when it comes to directing stuff, and I just kind of carry that mindset when it comes to any film we're doing or any film content in general. Just having that, eye for the camera, the eye for your actors and actresses, eye for props, costumes, whatever the case may be. So yeah. And also this too, I mentioned in my last point about, when having an independent budget, it got to be more creative with that. That kind of goes hand in hand with directing too. Being a more creative director in the sense of, your shots, how a character says a one line or how a scene, plays out. So yeah, you can kind of put that all into directing if you want to. So yeah.
Tosh is more like a brother to me now. His personality is very contagious, and even when he's a little bit frustrated, it's kind of funny because he'll want to take something not necessarily serious on set, but he'll want to do a certain way, and we'll be like, nah, we want to do it this way, and then he's like, sure. But overall, he has a great personality, and I would love to work with him with more projects to come.
So the director Taj, on part one, we first met. Me and Taj have been talking for a long time, but we first met in person in part one, and then we continued working on part two and later projects, of course. But working on part two, Taj is definitely a very dedicated individual. And I feel like we kind of have similar mindsets when it comes to film. And when we're kind of just like, go. We can, let's work. We work really hard. But sometimes we need somebody to be like, sit down. And I feel like that's what me and Taj were to each other. It was like, hey, you should sleep. I got it, bro. So a lot of times that's what it felt like a lot on set. So that's for real, one of my brothers in film. The mindset, mad similar. Hustling, mad similar. That's my boy for real.
And cause knowledge is forever, right? Mm-hmm. So you can never stop learning. Exactly. I believe the day you die is when you stop learning. Mm-hmm.
Advice for aspiring filmmakers. Okay, so I'm gonna keep it short and simple. My advice for filmmakers is get an idea, write it out. It can be a script, it can be notes on the page, and just shoot it and put it out. That's how I started. We made a terrible short called Locked back in 2019. Me and Jeff at the time. And then we just kept making more really bad films. And eventually we made decent films and just kept making good films. And over time, we just kind of got better and better. We had a more sense of direction when it comes to our content. Got better equipment over time. So yeah, just shoot.
Just go at it, right? That's the only way you're gonna learn, right? So if it's your first time and you're doing it, of course, go by how you would feel. Make sure you ask questions and stuff like that. And what also help is if people go before you, you can see how they do it, and then kind of draw in from that, right? Because when I would see some people do scenes, and then I was like, oh shit, man, got that emotional content. You know what I'm saying? One thing you could take away from my performance is attack it, learn, and believe you can do it, right?
My advice for aspiring filmmakers is to honestly don't stop and just keep going. There are certain times where you're gonna doubt yourself, because I definitely have those times, but you just gotta see the light at the end of the path, because something's gonna happen and you're gonna think back to this moment where you're like, oh, I can't do it, and it's all gonna pay off.
That if you want something to exist in the world, you should make it happen. No matter what resource you have at your disposal, what friends you got or whatever. If you really care about something, you really feel like something needs to exist, you can be the reason that exists. You can do it to the best of your ability, get it seen by as many people as possible, and people will naturally want to support you because they see your vision, they see your intent. And so over time, as you keep getting better, people are watching. People that you don't even know of, that people that you don't know you, that they're watching you, and they have their eyes on you, and they're looking to see when you get to a point where they can step in and offer you the support that you need. And then once they offer it to you, once that's on the table, you can do some really cool stuff. And what I really hope for the cast and for the team is that when that support comes, as that support comes, one, that the team operates with discernment to ensure that they don't get taken advantage of, or that they don't give people more than they're getting. And then what I also hope is that the people that wish to support us allow us to maintain our vision and our integrity and our intent. Because as people that would be considered like self-taught or whatever, or like even people like, I have a teacher, like I have people that teach me a lot of really cool stuff, and they dead tell me not to share what I done told them because I don't understand it yet, and that's completely valid. And they still give me the space to express myself, and they guide me in how to honor my teachers and my lineage and my legacy without compromising my desire to express myself, which I really appreciate. So I hope that in time, more elders and more community members and more organizations that want to support the future, which is what you are, which is what we are, actively make a point to have conversations with us and help us understand how to express ourselves in a way that pushes forward all the work that was done before us, because we're not alone. We're standing on the shoulders of Tymac and Lateef Crowder and Ron Van Cleef and all these different people. And if we understood how to have a relationship with them or a connection to them, if we understood how we are connected and what we can do with each other, we might be able to do far more together.
It's really easy to wait for the opportunity. Oh, let me wait for somebody to give me money. Let me wait for me to get a job. Let me wait for me to get this camera. You have a phone probably. If you're watching this, you probably have a phone. Start shooting anything. Start going outside, seeing the visuals, record it, cut it together, play music through it. Just do things. Like, it doesn't have to be fancy. Like, I'm shooting on my phone right now. Just really take the time and just do it. Do what you can. And do it at your pace, how you can do it. And then just start learning. Yeah, that's my advice. Cool. Now go see, I need y'all to go see Slums of Shaolin Part 2. Part 2. Part 2. Part 2. Part 2. Part. Okay, I'm gonna stop. All right. Bye, Taj. Hope you have fun editing that.
Hey guys, just want to say, we've had an eventful day, and that this guy right here, it is a wrap on Jeremiah.
Slums of Shaolin, peace to everybody, SOS in the building.
We're not done shooting, it's only on him. We got so much to do. We still got some shit to do.
He's out of here.
Yeah.